Which one is it?
She's Mexican, and I like that you said that. You were like, pump the brakes, like I was ice coming to get her. Like, what's happening? I'm not taking her, don't worry. I'm just telling wiener jokes up here, we're all safe. I imported too. I did. I like the kind, not the kind you can get in America. I like an import where you can return them when their visas expire. Yeah. You don't even have to keep them. Like, America just gets rid of them for you. It's so exciting. I did. It's not a great topic, but my ex-husband was Iranian, and nobody has to be scared. I'm not going to talk about war or anything. He wears skinny jeans. That's how you know. That's how you know he's not scary. My ex-husband used to physically point his toes to get into his pants. You're like, that's a ballerina. This is how non-threatening my ex-husband was. We got chunky during the pandemic, and then we tried to go boxing to like take off our pandemic pounds, and like I couldn't look at him because he was like kind of scrawny, and when he would shadow box, he looked like a cartoon rabbit. And the one time I saw this motherfucker hit his own face on an uppercut. I was like, look at this asshole, I married him. You're getting divorced? Oh, fun. That's not so bad, right? It gets better. So we separated last year. Did you guys have one defining fight? A lot of fights. Okay, so this was ours, right? We had one fight where you're like, oh, this shit's over. We're never coming back from this. So we went to Rio last year for New Year's Eve, trying to well, it was like New Year's Eve. We're like, oh, maybe if we wear white and jump over some waves, we'll patch up our shitty marriage. And so we go to Rio, right? And after New Year's Eve, my ex-husband had a very bad habit of walking ahead of me, which nothing makes me angrier than this. Like, as a woman, right? And Rio's not the most safe city. So what I did is he's walking ahead, I just watched him. I was like, look at him. Look at this motherfucker just walking, right? And he's just fucking do. So I pulled back because I'm passive aggressive. So I want to see how far he gets before he turns around. And I was like, look at him, he's 3 fucking blocks away. So what I did is, because I'm crazy, I turned down a dark alley and I was like, I will get murdered tonight just to prove a point. I'm coming back with a knife wound in my face. I'm gonna haunt this son of a bitch. And then I got back to the room and he was sleeping. I beat the shit out of him with a flip-flop. Have you ever just watched him when he sleeps and just want to beat the shit out of him? You just want to beat him with a bag of nickels, but you can't because he's got chores in the morning? You're like, I'm going to murder you after you clean the garage. That's when you're going to die, right? So my ex-husband, right? And I was like, it's over. Like, I got crazy. Are you a passive-aggressive or confrontational? How do you roll?
Oh, she's confrontational.
Oh, thank you for sharing that, sir. You didn't even let her answer. She's going to hurt you tonight. She will. I can't believe you guys have been married 15 years. You guys look amazing. Do you sleep upright? He's 4 years younger than you? Oh, good for you. High five. All right. My ex-husband was 10 years younger, and that shit didn't work out. So you got a little bit of shelf life left. No, so anyway, right? So we're fighting, right? And he's like, he's crying. I was like, it's over! This shit's over! You ever yell like that? Yeah, okay. It's so fun. This shit's over! Right? And he starts crying, which I enjoyed a little bit, right? Because I'm hostile on the inside. And then he was crying and he was like, I just want to be sleepy little bumblebees again. This makes no sense to anybody in here, but I'm going to explain it. Do you guys do anything cute? Like, do you have any cute little inside things you guys do? Do you do anything fun in the sack? Like, do you ever put a horse head on them and just ride them around the living room? Okay. Just checking. I'm just checking, right? So when we were still in love, right? When we were still in love and we would go to Spoon at night, we would say we were sleepy little bumblebees, and we would both buzz, and I would just back into his little stinger, right? Like, zzz, 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 zzz. And then sometimes he'd have a boner, and we'd do it, and then sometimes he wouldn't because we ate too much, and we'd go to sleep. So, we were really cute. We'd be like, we're sleepy little bumblebees. But then, right, when he was crying, he was like, I just want to be sleepy bumblebees again. This is the craziest shit I've ever shouted at a 40-year-old man. I was like, we will never be sleepy bees ever again. And then my marriage ended. So that's how. And now I'm back to dating, which is some real bullshit. Is anybody dating? God, no. Where? Are you dating? Are you single? How old are you? Oh my God, you're so cute. Just scrub with sunshine. Is it hard to date here? Oh my God, awful, right? So I went on this date recently, right? And I liked this dude. We went on a few dates, and then he wanted to take me parasailing. Has anybody done this bullshit? And he was super cute, right? So when we get to the parasailing counter, I think this woman also had a crush on this dude. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, for weight distribution, we're gonna need to weigh you before we send you up. And I was like, bitch, he's 6'4". You can't see he's the big one, right? She puts me on what looked like a cattle scale. I just had to get on this cattle scale. It was like, oh, I'm a heifer. This twatsicle wrote my weight on my hand in a magic marker. That was not necessary. And it did not match my license. It was a lot of lies. I was in the water licking it off. I was like, I will kill us both before this motherfucker sees how much I weigh. Oh, it's nothing worse than being just a hefty float. We're like, we are. By the way, anyone do anything fun in the bedroom other than these two right here? These two? But this is the worst thing. I'm not kinky at all. Like, I talk about sex on stage because I think it's hilarious, but I am boring as shit in the bedroom. Like, I dated this one guy who wanted to pick me up during sex. Has anybody dealt with this bullshit? I was like, put me down. What are you, a carnival barker? Trying to guess my weight? Do I gotta give you a stuffed animal when we're done? Does any woman want to be picked up? No, and here's why. No woman wants to see a strong man struggle with her, right? You don't. No woman wants to see a dude who's 6'5", 250 pounds with his forearms shaking. Like, oh, shit. This bitch is dense. She eats a lot of dairy. Holy shit, she is filled with fondue. Where are the young guys at? Oh my God, how old are you, Snuggle Bear?
20.
20? Oh my God, John. Oh, don't clap for that. Don't clap. That is a baby boy right there. Oh my God, and how long have you ever seen a real life grown up titty before? Yeah? Yeah, you have. And how about your friend?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. But not each other's, right? Not each other's. And, oh my God, and how old are you, Snuggles?
22.
22, you're a big boy. You're all grown up. That's a big boy right there. Yeah, you are. 20, I bet you have the cutest balls in this whole base. Adorable. Does anybody work with him? You're gonna have trouble making eye contact with these people tomorrow. Do you have adorable same sizes? Symmetrical, right? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. 20-year-old balls are like gobstoppers. You suck them, they change colors. Everybody. There's a sweet tart in the middle. Cute, right? Pert. Happy little balls. Where's older dudes? Sir? How old are you? You look nice and conservative. You look like you did my taxes this year. You look like a good person. They do. He looks like he has homemade pudding in his fridge. Looks like a nice older gent. How old are you, sir? 52. All right, young man, I want you to follow that man to the bathroom. All right? You're gonna look him square in his balls, and you're gonna see the Ghost of Christmas Nut future. It is not what you have. I promise you. It is not. What's the big one, sir? Left or right? Tell this nice group of people that you work with. Bigger, which lefty or righty? Is this your wife? Ma'am, which one? She knows. You don't keep track. You don't know? How long have you been married? Nearly 30. That's because you haven't seen him in 25 years. You haven't seen him before. You're not working a bag after 30 years. No way. Which one, sir? Which one? Just always tell this group of people, he still hasn't unfolded his arms. This is for him. We're going to loosen him right up. There's always one big one. When you get a little older, you don't know this, young man. Did you know that? That gentleman has a runaway ball? He has a ball he's looking for in an Amber Alert currently. It's getting away in a silver Honda Civic. No, by the way, no woman knows what to do with them. Any woman a real ball master in here? I think they're gross. I pretend they're little tiny Jehovah's Witnesses. I ignore them. I hope they go away. It's like they're a melted candle. I don't know why. Why are they melting? I can't believe, this is a level of confidence. No woman has ever had this level of confidence to just show a ball. If we'd had them, you would never show them. If you had them, would you show them? Ma'am, 30 years, would you ever show? No, we wouldn't. And if we did show them to you, we would have the courtesy to dress them up first, okay? Yeah, we would have ball tutus, we'd be gluing on eyelashes. I don't mean to make fun of your balls. I think women give men too much shit all the time. We're always calling them douchebags and assholes, but women are never accountable for our own bullshit. Like, women never take credit for the fact that we're emotional and unstable and crazy as shit. Look how quiet. Not one guy was allowed to clap, or you would get the fuck kicked daddy on the car ride home. You're scared of her, but she has no upper body strength, sir. She has knives. You're scared of somebody that can't open a pickle jar by herself. Because we'll murder you. Yeah, women do crazy shit because we're not as strong, physically as strong. I had a friend, right? She was going through a divorce. This is how crazy, I love her to death. She was going through a divorce, right? And this guy, he had cheated on her for like all 15 years of their marriage, right? And she calls me one day, she's crying. She's like, he's did it again, he cheated again. I was like, well, just come over here. Like, you leave him. What are you doing staying in that house? And she goes, no, I'm not gonna leave him. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, well, what are you gonna do? And she goes, he's allergic to peanuts. And I was like, you can't kill him. Like, you got young kids. You can't just murder a dude, right? He's ruined your life. Like, enough had taken years. You can't take more of your years. And she goes, no, I'm not gonna kill him. She goes, what I do is I just put a little peanut dust on my finger at night, and then I put it on the inside of his pillowcase. She goes, he's a side sleeper. This motherfucker wakes up so puffy like a cyclops on one side of his face, he can't figure it out. He's been to 19 specialists so far. My mom whatever. I didn't have a great role model for love. My mom hated my dad so much. They were married for 35 years. She hated him for like the last 15. And she hated him so much that her bottom lip would start involuntarily twitching. Every time my dad pulled up in the driveway, it was like... And the first time I saw it, I was like, fuck, mom's having a stroke! And my brother was like, no, dad's home. And I was like, oh shit. No, we give guys shit, and I think good guys are the easiest to please, right? Like, how many people in here have a good guy? That was not a lot of enthusiasm, to tell you the truth. I do. I believe men are nicer for the most part, and I think this is how you know men are nicer. Men don't even know when they're in trouble. That's amazing to me. That's amazing. Like, some of you in trouble right now, you got no fucking idea. That's amazing. You know when men find out they're in trouble is the car ride home. You ever have that, fellas? You're driving home, you still think you're having a great night. You're happy as shit. You thought the night went swell. Right? Just driving home, just singing to the radio, like... And then you catch a glimpse of her just staring out that passenger window. I don't even know what I did. And then we make you play the What's Wrong Nothing game. Have you ever played? Yeah, it's a fun game because you don't know the rules. Do you have a girlfriend, young man?
Yes, I do.
Where is she? I keep her in a crawl space. Where is she?
She's at home.
Where's home?
She lives in Belgium.
She lives in Belgium? Close?
Like 30 minutes away.
Okay, I don't know why I don't believe you, but I like it. And what about you, friend? What's your name, by the way?
Brady?
Brady? Oh, that's a good young man's name. And do you have a special someone?
No.
Oh, sad. Okay. Fuck. Okay, can you share that lady that lives in Belgium? No, don't do that. That's creepy. Don't do that. All right. Hi. If you get my gobbler, are you taking photos? You get a fucking gobbler photo and post that. I gotta find love. You can't have like a. That's what happens now. My eyes look like potato skins in my 40s, so that's fun. All right. No. Okay, good guys. How many people have an asshole you've been trying to make a good guy for a few years? Come on, there's always one person. There's always like one young girl, like, I love him, okay? I love him. He sells coke on a scooter, but he's gonna change. No, I truly believe this. I truly believe all good men want is to make the person they love happy, right? Woman or man, and they want to know they're doing a good job, right, fellas? Yeah, it's true. Good men require a lot of positive reinforcement and validation, and they specifically want to hear it from the person you love, right? Like, you want to hear, like, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? And he's like, this guy! Me, I do good boy shit all day. I do for you, because you touch my pee-pee, and that's why I love you, right? So if you have a good boy, reward them. What do they want? They want blowjobs and baked goods. That's all they're looking for. Is that what you want? I'm not offering, I'm just saying. That's not part of this program. That's a little bit much, truthfully. Is that what you want, sir? Yeah, that's fair. That was a nice thing. And it just takes two. Are you getting two? Are you getting your rations? 2 mornings. Yeah. All it takes is like, get out in the workforce, right? Just make mama that money. We need a pool. It's getting hot. My hair gets frizzy. Get out there. You blow him. You send him off with a hot loaf of banana bread. You will see grown men just skipping down the highway. He will do shit you didn't even know he could do. You'll come home, he'll be putting a new roof on the house. 15 years?
Yes.
How old are you guys? Did you get married at like 20?
30, he's 26.
Oh my God, so cute. Okay, did you have a lot of partners before this guy?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, nobody's ever said that. That's the first time I've heard that. I was gonna say don't lie, but you were right on top of it. Like, I've been just getting my self-esteem back one ween at a time. Good for you. I'm just gonna say, ladies, never lie about the number of partners that you've had, because when you lie, all it means is that you're ashamed, and all shame does is lower your self-esteem. So that's why when my ex-husband asked me how many people I had sex with, I told him the truth. I said, I don't know. All right, guys, I'm April Macy. Enjoy the rest of the show, everybody.